Jericho was walking on the train track. There was nothing around, just a barren land. And the train track just laid over that huge, massive barren land. He stopped and took a deep breath as he heard the approaching train from far away. He could hear a heartbeat as he moved closer. He saw a young male lying horizontally on the train track. His brown eyes were dead as he looked at the sky through his messy almond hair. Hey, Juricho lay beside him. He turned his neck and looked at him, then looked back at the sky with a sad smile. Are you here to die too? He asked in Armenian. Not really, Juricho replied in Armenian with a smile. Do you have a cigarette? I want to smoke one last time, he said. They lay there in absolute silence and the tiny voice of train from far away. Sure, buddy. Juricho passed a cigarette and a lighter to him. He took a deep breath and exhaled out the smoke while looking at the blue sky, which now appeared grey from all the smoke. I don't understand you people. Why do you need to inhale smoke when you can inhale the sky and exhale stars? Jiricho asked. You won't understand. You haven't been through what I have been. Enlighten me. His smile as the voice of train got louder. All I have learned is never to fall from a heart that doesn't beat as loudly as you do for it. I thought she loved, but she broke me, and I'm under a depth I can't ever get over with. So, you thought life is not worth living because of some petty mortals who didn't treat you right? What? You got the entire universe for you. The stars shine equally bright for everyone. Everything majestic has been given to all of us. It's priceless in both the sense. Yet here you are, enjoying all this magnificent beauty and craving about a mortal. He turned towards Jericho and looked into his eyes. He suddenly found himself in the middle of the universe, where he could see all the galaxies, all the stars. He passed through various galaxies and various dimensions, various alternative lives, various different universe, parallel world. Within few seconds, and suddenly he was back where he left. You got the entire universe on your side. What can a mere mortal do to you? You know what? You're doing can't be reversed, right? But that won't get me love. Never go in search of love. Go in search of life, and life will find you the love you seek. The train was approaching closer, and its lights were now visible in the light smoke. Do you still wanna die? Jericho asked. He got up and looked at the train. No, please save me. Help me. The train grew closer and closer. It's simple, child. Go, Jericho shouted. The boy got up and ran away from the track. Suddenly he turned back. But what about you? Jericho wasn't there anymore, and the train just crossed the track with high speed. As he looked at the train, he said to himself, why did I move away? Jericho walked over the railings of bridge while humming a song. So people hate you now. It's funny how the tables have turned, he said, but the number of people who hate me is still outnumbered. Avi and Vivian were done with that day's cooking lessons. Avi left Vivian's apartment and stood at the front. Thanks for your help. He held a plastic box in his hand. Oh, you're welcome. So, who is this for? Vivian asked. Well, somebody. Okay, there is something going on college, huh? She grinned. She said she likes Guys who cook. She cooks too. Who is she? Vivian asked. I'm getting late for the class. God, look at this time. I'll just go to my class. Bye. Aoi ran while Vivian just smiled at him and closed the door. She looked at the mess which was created in the kitchen. She took a deep breath and picked up the cleaning clothes. I wonder what Kirito is doing. I'll make something good for dinner today. Sir, Mr. Kurosawa and Mr. Tanabe are here, the secretary informed Kirito, who was looking in the fire. It was late evening, about 9. Sure, send them in. He closed the file. The secretary bowed and left the room. After a while, Mr. Kurosawa and his personal assistant, Mr. Tanabe, entered the room. Hello, uncle. Kirito seemed uninterested. Hey, Kirito, how's everything? He asked as tea was laid on the table. They sat down and made themselves comfortable on couch. I heard you got a new German model at your agency. Mr. Kurosawa took a sip of tea. Yeah, Kirito chuckled nervously. Make sure to introduce her to me. Not again, Mr. Kurosawa. Tanaba started laughing. Yeah, I mean it's rare to find beauty and talent together. Mr. Kurosawa laughed. That's true. Kirito took a sip of tea. I found this one girl that like at that party 2 months ago. I lost her. You're still thinking about her? Kirito asked. Of course, I can't get her out of mind. She was pure talent. Most professional singers don't even sound that good live. Maybe she was just some angel. That's why I'm still not able to find her. Tanabe laughed. You think so much about one girl for such long time. Are you sure you are not in love? Kirito stopped drinking the tea and looked at Kurosawa. It might be true, you're right, Tanabe. Hey Kirito, what do you think? Is she married? I don't know. He continued drinking the tea. Man, I wish she isn't. Though I know that she isn't married. Tanabe started laughing. Yeah, you're right. No, I'm serious. She is virgin. I can tell that. But I know she would be great between the seats. Sir, your dirty side is showing off. Tanabe laughed, but Kirito just took a sip of his tea as he closed his eyes. But really, she has touched that party and also touched that part of my heart where love runs wild. Maybe she's the kind of person I want to wake up next in the morning. Kirito forcefully kept the cup on the table, interrupting Mr. Kurosawa. There was an awkward silence. It's disgusting, Kirito mumbled. Kirito? Sorry, I need to go to Mr. Scrapton, so I'll be off now. Kirito faked a smile as he got up. But we just came. I came to inquire about new model. She has quit. She didn't like modeling. Only after one shot. Yes, I'll go now. Take care. Kirito grabbed his car keys, walked out of the room. You offended him, sir. Tanabe had caught up the situations, but Kurosawa was still clueless. Maybe he doesn't like dirty jokes, but he's otherwise cool with them. Why so sudden? Maybe he's horny. We better pray for Mrs. Garnete now. Now is the time. They began laughing. Kirito got into the car and started driving with his gaze right at the road. Maybe she's that kind of person I want to wake up next in the morning. Ha ha ha! Too bad she's already taken you, scump, Kirito said to himself while driving. He reached the apartment and slammed the car door. He continuously pressed the doorbell as he wanted to break the door. But I know she would be great between the seats. Oh yeah, let's see how good she is. He pressed the doorbell, then kicked the door. Jeez, wait a moment. I'm taking a bath right now. Could you please wait? Open the fucking door or I'll fucking rape you, bitch, Kirito shouted. Hear me, she said from inside. Wait. Vivian opened the door and Kirito pushed her inside, locking the door behind. What are you doing? Is everything alright? He asked. Remove your clothes, he ordered as he stood above her. But why? I said take off.